Here from Pennsylvania Furnace is Peter Bradshaw and making candied citrus peel. And I haven't had candied citrus peel for years and years.
We used to, when I was little, we traveled a lot, and we always stopped at the Howard Johnsons. And all the kids in my rather large family would pile out of the car, and we'd all go running and say, "Mom, can we get some of the?" And they would have the little candied citrus peel-like things there, and it was just sugar, gelatin, and stuff. But we loved them. The first time I made this, I ran across it, the basic recipe in a Fannie Farmer cookbook, an old Fannie Farmer cookbook. The first time I made it, I said, I am never buying that stuff at the store again, the little gelatin things. Because it's
much better
wonderful.
fresh, huh?
Absolutely. And it's wonderful. Have you tried this, Charlie?
Yes, I did try one earlier, and
Have some more.
Have some more? Okay.
And of course, at Christmas time, citrus, such a classic, traditional thing to have.
Okay.
And
how do we get started?
it's easy.
Okay.
It's a little bit messy, but it's easy.
Almost every recipe I do is messy with me, so it doesn't make any difference.
The more mess you make, the more fun you have,
That's right.
the better it is.
Okay, you've got lemons.
I've got,
So you have two different types that you're making.
well, actually, I make it all together.
Okay.
Now, you could do this with grapefruit, you can do it with lime, orange, lemon, any citrus works great.
Okay.
I happen to prefer oranges and lemons, and I just do them all together.
Okay, now I see the water is beginning to boil here.
We got some water boiling.
Okay.
So, this is the part where we make the mess.
Okay.
When we do, just slice off either end. Now, the navel oranges sometimes have a really thick peel.
Right.
That's okay. And the easy way, I find, slice right down through it,
Okay.
and then we just start taking in fairly large wedges.
Okay.
We'll get some of those. Let's do a line. And again, just
In half, and then quarter
Just-
each half.
quarters, thirds, something like that.
Whatever you're in the mood for.
Whatever you're in the mood for. Because what you want to do is then, after you've got the segments, is you're going to take your knife and just cut right along, and you're just going to cut out all the flesh.
So you get to eat an orange and eat a lemon while you're at it.
My impeccably clean hands are the only thing that's touched. Would you care for an orange?
Sure. There we go.
Yeah, you get to eat that too. And this is what we're really after here. This is the peel. And some of those...
So we're making something special out of what people usually throw away.
Right. This is the stuff that normally gets thrown away, and in most recipes, you know, when they call for zest, zest of an orange or a lemon,
That's what it is.
They say be very, very careful just to get the top. You don't want that white pith. That's exactly what we're after here.
Good.
And on the navel oranges sometimes have a really thick skin. You can pare that down a little bit if you want, but I don't, because it's all going to get candied. And it's all going to be sweet and tart at the same time.
Okay.
So, whoops.
So
I
you
told you I was going to make a mess.
So you've got...
We've got some here that I've already cut up.
Okay, so that's about quarter, three eighths of an inch.
About a quarter of an inch thick.
Okay.
Just like that.
Okay.
In they go.
And then just pile that in there. Okay.
Throw around. And through the magic of television, we're going to speed up the process.
Okay.
Now, this is very easy, but it does take a while.
Now, how long would this normally take?
What I do is I boil this once for, about 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, a rolling boil for about 10
A good
minutes.
rolling boil,
Okay.
about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we drain it.
Okay.
Rinse it off,
Okay.
and we bring it up to a boil again in lots of water.
A new set of water.
A new set of water. Because there's a lot of volatile oils, and some of that stuff is pretty bitter, and that's what we're going to cook out.
Okay.
And so we just cook it until it's tender, 30 minutes or so, at a nice gentle boil.
Okay.
And when that's done, then we just drain them.
And is it 30 minutes each time?
No. 5 to 10 minutes. It's not real important. The first boil about 5 to 10 minutes, and that's more to clean it up than anything else.
Right.
And then about 30 minutes till it gets tender. And you want them, because they're still pretty hard just after a couple minutes. We want them to be nice and tender.
Okay.
I told you I was going to make a mess. So this can stay, and that's it.
Okay.
You're done with the first part.
Okay.
Now the basic recipe would do, probably 2 grapefruit, 3 oranges about this size, or maybe 4 or 5 lemons about this size.
Okay.
I, of course, do a huge batch because on all the, when I make
You're going to make a mess, you want to get a lot done.
Make a mess, get a lot done.
That's right.
And I make a ton of this stuff.
Okay.
So I do a whole bag of oranges and a whole bag of lemons all at once.
Yeah.
But the basic recipe would do probably about 3 or 4 oranges, somewhere in that range. It's not important the exact measurements.
And what do we do next?
So what we do next is we get our pot back,
Okay.
and we're going to put into the pot.
Okay. Now over the heat again?
This is going to go on the heat.
Okay.
A nice gentle heat.
Okay.
Exactly 1 cup of sugar.
Okay.
That's exactly 1 cup of sugar.
I can see that in. Okay.
Okay. To that, about 3 tablespoons of clear corn syrup.
Okay.
Just Caro syrup. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Now do we
That's
stir
3
this up?
tablespoons. We can put that on the heat,
Okay.
and a nice low heat, and we're going to add about 3/4 of a cup of water.
Okay.
So it's 1 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of corn syrup,
And
and
water.
3/4 of a cup of water.
Okay.
Okay. Put that on the heat,
Okay.
and
And it blends almost instantly.
yeah, it'll dissolve real quickly.
All right.
Okay, that's going, and it will get clear as it cooks up a little
Okay.
bit. And
Then we
this is-
take that.
and this is all 1 pot. Yep.
Right.
Back it goes.
Okay. The
So
stuff that
this
you.
is
Okay.
a softened, boiled peel.
Right.
Okay. You're working much too hard, Charlie. At this point,
Let it sit.
let it sit
Okay.
on a very, very low heat. You want it just barely simmering.
Okay.
Okay? And you walk away and you have yourself some eggnog, maybe some of the, you have whatever you want.
Yes.
In, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, depends on the ratio of water to sugar and so
Right.
on. You're going to find that most of this has evaporated.
Okay.
Or it's cooked in, it's absorbed right into the citrus peel.
Okay.
At which point now, all that bitterness is gone. There's just a little hint of it left, and you've got candied citrus peel.
Okay.
It's ready to eat at this point,
Okay.
but it's better. And in fact, you could even let this cook down till most of the liquid is absorbed.
Okay.
If you like, put it in the fridge. Let it go overnight. Come back to it the next day.
Okay.
Reheat it slightly, and then once again, any liquid that's left in there, you drain off. There's not going to be that much liquid in yours because it's all
Right.
all cooked in.
Okay.
We're done with the pot, and then comes, this is the fun part.
Okay.
This is where we really make a mess.
Paper towels.
Paper towels.
Okay.
Lots of paper towels.
Okay. And we're just going to wring
Lots
these out.
Nope, we're not going to wring them out.
Okay.
We just let them sit and drain
Okay.
for a while. And again, you can go away, come back half an hour later or an hour later, back to the sugar.
Okay.
And we'll just put a big pile of sugar
Okay.
out there.
Okay.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Okay. We have about a minute left.
Just dump them in,
There we go. So
roll
we
them around,
roll them around and put them on
and
something.
voila. Yeah, we'll put them right on there.
Okay. This is pretty easy. This
It's
is where you
easy.
could get the kids involved in this one.
Yeah, except for the cutting with...
Oh yeah, no, I meant just this part.
I cut my fingers enough.
That's right.
And there you go. That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it. Okay, that's
So it does take a long time, but it's very easy.
and then you just let this sit and dry.
Just let it sit and dry a little bit.
Okay, and some sugar will come off. And
Some sugar will come off.
I see you've packaged it 2 different ways. Now I have to ask you, can somebody get a shot of the lid of this jar?
Or
Look at see look at these two. See, and there's a couple of, but this one it looks like it is like a hologram. Where did you find those?
discount paper that we bought in January a couple of years
Oh, it's just
ago.
paper. Oh,
It's
okay.
just paper.
Okay, over the top of the lid. Okay.
Sure, you just take the,
Oh, the lid's in there, and then you put that in there.
Take the
Great
lid.
idea.
trace
Boy,
it
that-
out on some gift wrap,
Uh huh.
And you don't even have to be very accurate because it's going to be up in there. Stuff it up in there.
That's great.
And there you go.
Okay, candied citrus peel, one of the great things that you can enjoy in the cookbook. So call right now, make your pledge to WPSX and support public television and have great food. I'm going to have one now.
I find that to be a very creative recipe.